Let's begin winding up for the day. Finally, we managed to resurrect and salvage the situation a little bit, closing above the 22,000 print for the Nifty for this week. Let me hand it across to Winnie and find out how the day throughout has been like.
So absolutely, at least finally we are closing in the green. 22,050 levels is what the Nifty is managing to close onto. Though, yes, we're off the day's highest point, but we're not at the day's lowest point. So there is some respite that at least for the day that we have. Sensex 2 will be closing with gains of almost 0.4% in a trade. Mid and small cap today, when you look at the Nifty mid cap, that saw a very good up move today. 1% uptick, almost around that level for the Nifty mid cap, while the small cap 2 was holding on to gains of almost 0.7 to an 0.8% in trade. So clear outperformance today is again back with the broader markets we're seeing in today's trade. Other than that, advance decline ratio now at the end of the day, we're seeing more in the favor of advances versus the decline. Other than that, look at the metals. All these metal names today were shining in trade. So yes, we did have Hindustan Zinc, Hindalco, Vedanta, Hind Copper. All of these managed to hold on and shine bright in trade today. Look at Hindustan Zinc also 16% gain. Vedanta also very strong gains that we're seeing there. FMCG names, yes, we did have some of the movers in the FMCG side. So ITC was one of them, which was managing to hold on to some bit of a decent gain. And that was in terms of ITC, 2% gain for ITC. Other than that, we have Radico Khaitan, HUL, which managed to hold on to almost 1%, more than 1.5% gain. At the end of the day, also closing in the green, that was the FMCG side. What's not doing well today and what was among the top losers was the Nifty IT, PSU banks as well as the realty side, which saw a bit of a pressure today. And those were the sectors which were trading in the red. Let's look at some of these other names. Intellect Design, that was down and out after its numbers. We had Cipla that reported its numbers today, so we're surely keeping an eye out on that. That's our recovery after its numbers. And then a bit of a fall. So yes, down again, Cipla 1.53%. At the end of the day, will be closing in the red. Let's look at Sula also. Sula Vineyards, what was that doing in trade? We did have a brokerage note that came in from CLSA. So Sula Vineyards today was a bit under pressure, down 4%. BPCL on the other hand managed to report a good set of numbers. Concall highlights that came in today from BPCL, and BPCL managed to close with strong gains of around 4.37% in a trade. Other than that, Suryodaya for Small Finance Bank, that was the one which reported its numbers. Bank of Baroda reported its numbers. We're keeping an eye out on Bank of Baroda. It was just a short while ago that we saw the numbers coming from Bank of Baroda, closing with cuts of almost 2.87%. But yes, for the week also, when you look at it, this week was not quite exciting for the Nifty and the benchmark indices or the broader markets, because we'll be closing overall for the week on the side will be the red side that they've picked out. But at least Friday was something that we're closing on a positive note, and auto something is supporting the market this time. We've seen good moves from TVS Motors, Hero Motor, and that's how the market looks like, at least on a Friday, closing in on a positive note.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.